All right, we are live. It is the season 4 finale. It is the Coffee Crisp Brazilian Grand Prix. And man, can't believe it. This is the race number 18. We're finally at the end. In the booth with me again is Austin. He had so much fun at Circuit of the Americas. He decided to join me again up in the booth. Austin, what are you looking forward to in today's race?
Everything. I hope there's some weather, because that would be fun. I'm looking for people to go out on some high notes, people to get some bumping and grinding in. It's going to be a good time. I'm excited. What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to seeing how the points are going to shake out because we have a sprint race um, before we have the actual race of all things. And that's going to make things interesting because 4th through 6th place is not separated by not a whole lot. So 4th place for best of the rest is still very much up for grabs. Currently, Haas is in that position with 168 points. We will see the standings here in just a second. But yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. It's gonna be a good day of racing.
Yeah, there's definitely some things still up for grabs. So there's reasons to race, which you don't hope for is coming the last round of the season. There's nothing left to race for. That's not the problem today. We got, you said, 4 through 6 ready to duke it out. So, I want to see some hurt feelings. I want to see some, like I said, some bumping and grinding. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be wild.
I think coming into turn 1 here, as we see Dave coming along, he's gonna get his. He's gonna be the first lap setter here. Coming into this first turn, there's definitely gonna be some hurt feelings, for sure. As we got
these first
Eric,
3 turns.
Eric right behind Dave. I think he's gonna try to get the toe from here. That's very sneaky. Trying to get that slipstream. We'll see. We'll see what his time is. So Austin, you drove in majority of the races here. Give us a driver recap. How would you say the season has gone? Just overall for the league itself, not necessarily for your season, but overall as a league.
Thank God we don't got to talk about my season. Honestly, I think it's been a lot of fun. We've had some newcomers come in and some rookies really make an impact. We've had some of the ISRL guys come in, and they've been kind of a notch above a lot of the talent we have. Just a couple guys can definitely keep it close, but that's kind of forced people since, before the season even started to kind of, let's just say it, force them to get good. And a lot of people have kind of, answered the bell and put together some solid laps and some solid races, and 18 rounds later, I think a lot of people in this league have come out this season much better than they went in.
You have Dave sitting on provisional pole with a 108.5. It's currently
Maybe
fastest
the person
time.
we've seen most improved this season.
Oh my God, Dave has turned into a rocket. It's been ridiculous. Kevin, not far behind Dave though, with a 108.6. We're gonna see where the other Ferrari puts himself with a 109.5. We got monkeys coming here through sector 2 right now. Yeah, it's been great getting the ISRL guys in here. It's definitely something we wanted. We wanted a more full grid. As you can see, we're a little short. But and monkeys with a fortunate spin there. Nick going third fastest with a 108.8.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's been good to just see all the new competition. Like you said, it's forced people to get better at it and get faster. And it's been fun. Dave's gotten a lot better. Strange Places put himself on the podium a bunch of times. I think now he's got pretty much a race win in him. If not today, then definitely next season. So
Yeah.
it's been great to watch this year.
No, I have to agree. Like I said, a lot of people have gotten better, and some of the more skilled guys that are in our league and the faster guys have had a chance to really fine tune things. And you look at people like Nick. He's come in and really set a new standard, and now other people gotta climb to it. Especially if he's gonna be back next year. It's gonna be it's a good shakeup. It's a shakeup in the best way possible.
Randy with a 109.2, that's gonna put him to P8. Now here's an idea. that I was actually lobbying for. I reached out to him. He said he was interested. He just didn't have the time for it. Getting season 1 champion Bottas back in here with a wheel. Famously raced all of us on a keyboard. And seeing what he can do.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd call what he used to do with us racing, because he wasn't really much racing anybody. He was usually in a league of his own, so with a wheel, that'll be a lot of fun to watch. We know, the skill level that he's capable of, given everything he needs. So I think to finally see that around us, that'd be interesting. So, also fun character, fun to have on track, really fast. So be fun to have him back as well.
Let's take a look at our standings here real quick. As we said, top 3, I mean, is pretty much all set in stone here, but the real race here today is going to be Haas, McLaren, and Alfa Romeo. You see them all pretty close. We have Haas at 168 points. McLaren only 2 points behind with 166. Very attainable. Alfa Romeo is going to have a tough day with only one driver here, but they are still in the hunt for P4 as well with 159. Could potentially get up to even P5.
Yeah, McLaren's sitting in the good spot with, the only one of those 3 teams with both drivers here today. Here's where we talked about turn 1 a little bit. This is where turn 1 can really get bad. When you have one driver left in the race, you start looking at what Strange Place is going to be looking at. Right now he's in the second row. I mean, obviously, a second row you're never going to complain about being in the second row. But I don't know if I'd want to be in the second row for this race.
Yeah.
These first couple turns are awful. I don't say awful as in bad. It's a great track. It's just it's a mess with traffic, and so when you got breaking point miss there, a little bit of a mix up for Randy. But yeah, I'm very excited for. We get 2 turn 1s at least.
Yes.
We get the sprint, and then we get the regular, and hope we see some fireworks.
Points up for grabs. 8 points if you take home first in the sprint race, and that's actually going to determine the starting grid for our future race as well. So this is just qualifying for the sprint race.
Yeah. Yeah, and then after this race, one of my favorite parts starts, which is the off season. You get a lot of team flipping. You get some of the collusion of people chatting and alliances forming, and so we'll see, who ends up on what teams next year. I don't know do we have our rules set for repeat teams, repeat teammates, or is that going to be established still?
Yeah, it's so well for the fans at home that don't know. So we allow same teams if you want. However, you have to do different teammates than you raced with this year. It's gonna be a little tough because we had some reserves come in, but I think just to make it fair, we're probably gonna keep it to if you race with them on a team, then you can't race with them again for next season. Mm-hmm. But we might have to take it on a case by case basis because not everyone, depending on your service time in the league, as Nick takes P1 by a 1/10 there with 108.4, and Eric at AlphaTauri puts his car up into P2 with a 108.5, barely faster than Dave.
1/100th.
We're seeing some rapid times here.
Yeah, and once again, the splits for the top 5 are just, a couple of tenths, and we've seen this probably the last we've seen this the last probably 10 races of the season. Just those, I've been up in that mix for a couple of them where you're like, oh man, I am less than a 1/10 from falling forward or backward 2 to 3 positions, and it's tight. It's suffocating.
It's definitely been one of the nicer things about having more competition is, whereas in previous years, if you had a good time, you were kind of, very good chance you get stuck there. Now it's just like, if you set a time, you don't know if you're going to be staying in P5 or, P3 or whatever, because there may be 4 or 5 other people that set a time faster than you.
Yeah, that's happened to me plenty of times. I'll come through, I'll be like, that's a good lap. I'll get into maybe, second or third. Sometimes I've even had provisional pole. And then I box, get out for an hot lap, and by the time I set my second lap, I'm down to like 5th or 6th, and I'm like, what in the hell just happened? And then I go look, and it's, there's a couple people, maybe 3 or 4 tenths ahead of me. But, like I said, there's always 2 spots right within like about a 1/10 or so.
Austin, you can confirm or deny that Red Bull has talked to you about making a possible return?
You know, we've had some exchanges as we've seen each other. We've talked a little bit about maybe coming back in some form. I don't know where they're going to be this next year, whether it's going to be Red Bull or AlphaTauri, but we'll see. That's I like a. It sucks because the last time we were here, I said I have to milk it and pull the Tom Brady thing, and then he went and didn't even do the Tom Brady thing and like broke it in like less than a week. So now I have to find a new excuse to drag this out. But yeah, so right now we're working on the new excuse to drag it out first. Once we have the new excuse to drag it out, then we'll start getting on to like the actual decision making.
There you go.
But baby steps, baby steps.
Well, so as a so as a free agent, what do your contract demands look like for you with the team? Like, what do you tell them?
So I have a very specific set of snacks I want at every single race, and if I don't have them, I don't race. Hence why I'm not racing today. I don't settle for anything less than what's on. I have a rider.
What are these snacks?
You know what? I'm gonna keep that part to myself, but they're very elusive, very expensive, and might be sponsoring today's race.
Ooh.
But honestly, what it is I'm looking for someone who's gonna at a team that's I can just have fun with. You know, considering right now I'm already mulling over retirement. I don't really have much else to race for besides potentially a championship of some kind. So that's obviously over that, just something that I can race and have fun with.
We got some fan mail here. I heard Austin only wants green M&Ms since they're so sexy. Can you confirm or deny?
Yeah, that I can confirm. That's fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, the green M&M is pretty hot, so.
Yeah, they brought it back. I just, something about the high heels.
Yeah.
As long as she's still got the high heels. I'm glad they brought him back. I missed that. I needed that.
Mike, improving on his time just a little bit. Still P7. We're right along with Dave, though. He's currently on his outlap, but he's sitting P3. Strange Place not far behind him. Only 200 slower. And Kevin only a 10th down. Actually, Kevin's getting his lap started. We're gonna watch Kevin see what he does on this lap here. Kevin currently sitting in P5.
Is he not starting his lap here?
He slow down.
On my screen, he's going slow. I think he is. Yeah.
Must be
yeah,
saving.
He's not going full speed.
Must be saving tires. So we're gonna ride along with Dave then. See if he can put his car up to P2, potentially P1. He's only a 10th off.
He may be burning some extra fuel over there to get a little bit extra time.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe Ferrari was just telling him to box, and he's just like, "What are you talking about? It's qualifying."
I mean, Ferrari strategy. I don't know how those big brains fit in those little helmets.
Somehow there is a way. Dave coming around, he was down in Sector 1 by just a little bit. So he's got to pick it up in Sector 2 and Sector 3 here.
This is looking pretty tidy, I think.
Alright, he's up through Sector 2. He's got to have a really good... Oh, man.
That's looking maybe good.
Driving right on the edge. And he's going to abort this lap. He's got plenty of time, though. Plenty of time. There's 3:47 left.
Here comes Kevin. Looks like he's actually going to be flying this up.
Alright, Kevin sitting in P5. What can he do?
Got a good launch out of turn 1.
Yep, takes those S's pretty cleanly. That's really what you want there. He is just a little bit slower coming out of Sector 1 there. I mean, but the margins there are just so tough.
Yeah, I think Sector 2 is where you're really going to cut down on your time on this track most of the time. Like you said, Sector 1 is razor thin margin usually, but you tidy up Sector 2 well and you can shave a couple tenths off your lap.
He is The man we are watching right now is only 2/10 down from pole. No, never mind. He is 5/10 down from pole now. Kevin improving just a little bit on this time.
I think he's going to be able to... He's got to cut out about half a tenth to be able to jump up into 4th. I think he's going to have it. He's looked very clean.
Yeah, he's coming around. Let's see what he's going to set. It's a 108.5. That puts him up to P2. Oh, good lap from Kevin there. Nick took P1 with a 108.1, so he's on provisional pole. What can Gerard do here? Gerard is on another lap.
5 milliseconds separating second and third.
Oh, this is
a lap by Kevin.
Those
so razor thin margins in Sector 1 we were talking about. There they are.
Here comes Gerard. Dave is also getting out on that lap, so he's going to try to get another time set. This is for the sprint grid. The points are up for grabs from 1st through 8. Gerard is currently up on this time. This is looking like it's going to be a good lap for him. Here we go. That back flap is open. DRS is activated. What's Gerard going to set? He's going to go up to P2 with a 108.4. Great lap from Gerard.
Wow. Alpatari sitting pretty right now.
Yeah, not bad. This is most assuredly going to be Dave's last lap here. Everyone on their outlaps right now is going to have their last laps as well. What is Dave going to set? He is sitting P5. He was sitting P3.
Oh, and Monkeys, I believe, is about to set a time.
Oh, Kevin just going to retire. Monkey's going up to P8 with a 109.2. Garrett Ferrari's done. P11 just outside the points if this were a feature race, but ample opportunities in the sprint race to make some spots up. Dave actually setting a purple sector 1. He sets a purple sector 2. This is looking real good from Dave. Here he comes. What's he gonna get? Pete! Oh my God! Look at that
seconds again!
Oh my God!
Wow! What a lap by Dave! Heartbreaking to be that short.
Oh my God! What a lap from Dave!
But still, what a yeah, incredible lap.
It's right along with Eric. He drops. Man, he went from P2 to P5.
There's some good laps put in front of him.
What's he gonna say? Can he overtake Kevin? Can he overtake his teammate? He's gonna go. He's gonna stay P5. We got Strange Place though coming around. Currently, he's up on his time.
He can be
looking
able to
fast. Yeah, where's
there.
he gonna go? He's gonna go P1. Oh my God! What a lap! He is taking pole.
Way.
Oh my God! What a lap from Strange Place. He puts himself into P1 for the sprint race. What a lap! Oh my God!
Once again, you calling the shots before they happen, talking about the razor thin margins, and talking about Nick coming in, raising the bar, and the OGs having to step up to
Look
it.
at that split.
Was the wow.
200. Oh my God! Less than 200ths of a second between Nick and Strange Place. Wow! What a lap!
Unbelievable. I mean, that's one of the best qualifying sessions.
That is so insane. There is less than 200 separating P1 and P3. Oh my God. Wow. What a qualifying. And we're not even onto the main race yet. We are going to the sprint race. We're going from qualifying into another form of qualifying.
I am ready to have some fun now. This is the perfect little appetizer to get us started. Show us what we're going to be in for, and now the real fun begins.
Dave, we got radio from Dave here. It says he blew the last turn, and he lost the 10th. Man. Dave potentially sitting on a 108 flat there, but that's racing for you, and he's sitting P3.
All right. Do we get a clean turn 1?
No, absolutely not.
That was a very quick answer.
Absolutely not.
All right, let's find out.
Wow, so here's our field for this sprint race. We got Strange Place in P1. We have Nick in P2. We have Dave in P3. 200ths separating these 3 drivers in that qualifying session. Insane. We got Gerard in P4. We got Kevin in P5. We got Eric at AlphaTauri in P6. We got Mike in P7. We got Monkeys in P8. We got Randy in P9. We got Adam in P10, currently sitting in the points. And then Jacques Strapp, P11. But ample opportunities to make up some spots to get yourself in a better spot for the feature race.
Yeah, I actually think with where Ferrari is in the points and everything like that, I think Eric is actually in a good place here. I think this is like Monza, one of those tracks. I think I'd rather start in last than first.
Yeah,
just because of turn 1.
We have 12 laps of racing here. Everyone here right now is on the soft tires, so keep an eye on that, as this is a pretty high degradation track.
I don't think you're going to be able to make it 12 laps.
It's gonna be that's gonna be a tough one.
Impossible.
We'll see how aggressive people are on the start here. So we see our drivers getting their tires warmed up. And it looks like we're just gonna clear weather all throughout this for the sprint race at least.
Nick there almost running into Dave as he pulled into his.
It's like we have Eric and the AlphaTauri and the Ferrari overshooting their their start boxes a little. We're gonna ride along with Dave on this start here. Looks like Dave gets a really good start. Nick gets a bad start. Dave's going up to P2 immediately. Looks like Gerard's getting past Nick as well. Here we go into turn 1. It's going to be a pretty clean one. Strange Places is going to get away. Gerard has made his way up to P. Oh, and we got 2 cars going out. That is Kevin and Eric at AlphaTauri going out there now. P10, P11. That's going to be some free spots. We got Nick fighting back. We got Gerard trying to go on the inside of Dave here. Going wheel to wheel through this section here. Dave's not going to give this one up. Nick is right there to pounce just in case one of these two makes a mistake. Oh, this is gonna be a tough one. Nick is going on the outside of Dave. Gerard has made his way up to P2 in this. Nick's gonna stick this car on the inside. He's gonna fight now for P3. Wheel to wheel with Dave here, going through. Dave is not gonna make this one easy for Nick, that's for sure. As you see these two just swapping. This is some great racing between these two. This is what you like to see. It looks like Nick is going to get the overtake on that one.
Last race of the year, Birdbag. Can't hold anything back now.
You see, Gerard gets away in the P2. Mike has made his way up to P5, now right behind Dave. And he's looking a little racing here. Eric at Ferrari's made his way all the way up from P11 to P6. That's a great start for him. Randy up into P7, Monkey's up into P8. Adam making it up a spot. He's up into P9. Then we have the Ferrari and AlphaTauri down in P10 and P11.
And I just want to throw it out there. Eric from Ferrari has made his way up through half the grid. Up into P6, looking good. About to chase down a Mercedes, and then he's got that top 4 to look at after that.
It's yeah, so far, unfortunately we had 2 cars spin out, but that's gonna happen going into P1. Like I said, we weren't gonna get it. We aren't gonna get a clean one. I think that was on turn 2 actually, but I'd like to tell you, folks, right now while you're at home, that turn 1, turn 2 incidents brought to you by Slurm, the official drink of the Buster Racing League. Slurm, it's highly addictive.
Yeah, you know the guys are going to be slopping up some Slurm this off-season, you know. You don't got to worry about the weight. You don't got to worry about the crippling sugar addiction. You just go all out, and you don't got to worry about anything else but slogging that Slurm.
Kevin, currently with fastest lap here, we have DRS enabled, and here comes Gerard. He's looking for P1. He's coming up on Strange Place. Not far behind is Nick, though.
Yeah, I think a lot of this is going to be Pietro's last race, right?
Yeah,
And,
that's correct. He's gone after
and he's
after
got
this
nothing
year.
to lose. And in front of him is a Alfa Romeo being driven by not an Italian, and you know that he's really, really mad. So he's gonna try to chase that down. And yeah,
Strange Place. Gonna have to try to hold off Gerard here. Also gonna have to try to hold off Nick, who is not far behind. Dave is also catching up now, getting in within DRS range. We're gonna start seeing some positions here swap, I feel. Pretty soon here.
Yeah, and it's honestly a kind of. Oh, we're gonna see Nick.
Oh,
dip into the pits
Nick going
here.
into the pits. Interesting. I wonder if something's wrong with his wing. Gerard's going on the inside here into turn 1. Is he gonna be able to make it stick? Oh man, that's tight racing. Strange Places are gonna hold on to this one. Gerard though is gonna have DRS again. I think he's gonna have the overtake coming into this turn, but we'll see how aggressive Strange Place wants to defend on this one.
Strange Place.
Oh, and he keeps. Wow, man. Yeah, he wants to hold on to this P1. This is a great race. That's great defense by Strange Place there.
And I know there's been some accusations levied against Gerard. I mean, he's a little passive, or he's a little on the sit back and wait side. He's not driving like that right now.
Yeah, he's going for it.
He's going out there and getting it.
But with these two battling, it's allowed Dave to catch up now too. Because look, Dave's right there.
Yeah, and I think honestly, I wonder where Nick's gonna end up when all the other people have boxed, because I think it puts it interesting that these top 3 are now going to probably be in a bit of a DRS chain, and they're going to get moving away from, Mike in the fourth place.
Here comes Gerard.
Probably going to be coming past him. So, this DRS train can be kind of moving away while Eric's in the pit. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow. Gets it to stick. Gerard is now P1.
There's some contact there in that.
Oh, I didn't. The shitty camera angle. Strange Place now has DRS on Gerard. He's just gotta hang tight here and keep up on that rear of Strange Place, and they'll be in a good spot to make an overtake here. Dave's falling just a little bit back. Mike in Mercedes is lurking now in P4. He's making up some time.
So much for that DRS train, maybe not including him. He's just outside of it. And
Randy going into the pits. Here we go. We're coming up to this DRS section here. Can Strange Place make a move stick? He's got plenty of overtake to get it done, but I think he might want to save this one just a little bit. Yeah, you can see Strange Place. He's content being in. We're halfway through the sprint race. He's in a really good spot here. Right up on Gerard. He might be able to get a move done here on this straight. Yeah, he's that overtake.
Being so aggressive. They're not saying, "Oh, this is just the sprint race. I'll save it for the actual feature race." No, they are. No one is giving an inch unearned.
It's what you like to see. We're gonna catch up though real quick. We got Eric trying to make a move on Monkeys here, going up on the inside. He's gonna get this one by the looks of it. Kevin has made his way up to P7. He's driving a nice little recovery race. Coming through Kevin now on Monkeys. Trying to get on the outside of him. Not going to have it.
Looks like Gerard got a good launch out of this last turn coming down the home stretch.
Yeah, you can see that time, just the intervals between the two just dipping down. Kevin looking for an overtake here. Currently P7, he has DRS, Monkeys does not. Kevin is going to go on the outside, Monkey's going to force him on the outside. Conan turn 1. Looks like Kevin's going to get this overtake done. Kevin now to P6. Ferrari's running 5.6 right now.
Kevin, did he box for new tires, or are those the same softs he started?
Let's take a look real quick.
I believe he actually did not box while Eric did.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
No, neither of them boxed.
Okay.
So far, Nick is the only one that has made a stop. Nick currently on the medium tires.
Randy has as well, but he fitted new softs, so he'll be making another stop before we're done.
Man, this top 3 is still just going at it. We saw Gerard and Strange Place driving wheel to wheel there for a second, but Strange Place able to hold on to P1. We're on lap 7 of 12. Almost 8 of 12 now, when these 3 cross the line.
I have a feeling we'll see an undercut from one of these 3 guys from the next lap or so.
Yeah, I wonder if pit stops are gonna start coming in, or if you make the move and decide to stay out. As we see Gerard trying to make a move on the inside there. He's poking inside. He's not gonna quite have it though.
I think all 3 of these guys think they can have it at a moment's
Yeah,
notice,
I mean, you
so
see
no
Dave right
one
here
is-
too. He's got DRS. Oh boy. Guard coming on the inside. Rangeways really defending. Oh boy. Dave's poking inside there a little. He's not going to have it. Strange Blaze is going to hold on to P1. Oh, Dave got a little wide there.
Yeah, he caught a little bit of a toe there, I think, and when he broke it, just popped a little outside. This is intense.
This is some great racing. This is probably some of the best racing we've had probably since the season opener. And not to discredit any of the other battles we've had, but man, this is real close between the top 3. Here we go. On the main straight again. Gerard is going to have DRS. See that back flap opening. He's going to get around Strange Place pretty easily here. Gerard now sitting at P1.
That's so smart by Gerard. Take the outside line. You've watched him late break you multiple times. Don't give him the late breaking line.
Oh, wow. Strange Place immediately goes inside for this one. Gerard cannot defend. Oh, man, this is great. Oh, Dave got a little... Dave bumped into Gerard just a little bit there. I couldn't tell. Oh, this is getting real racy between these 3. I love it.
Strange Place got that position back and then parked it on the apex.
Yeah, he
Incredible
said, I'm putting the
defense.
car here. You can deal with it.
Oh, that was... This is a joy to watch. I'm glad I'm up here and not down there.
Man,
Genuinely
just,
a lot.
look how close these 3 are. Oh, my God.
And they know if they slip up, there's 2 guys less than 2 seconds back.
Yeah,
They're-
I mean,
and
Mike's
they're in
just,
the podium
Mike's just
positions.
lurking right there. He's in a good spot. The Ferrari's in a really good spot here, too.
Especially with Dave, you know he knows every single point is going to matter.
Yep. All right, here comes Gerard. He's going inside. Wheel to wheel through turns 1 and turns 2. Oh, Dave loses his wing. No,
no.
Dave sends it. No, Dave, not what you want to do there. Oh, and oh
he
no, Kevin
collects
gets caught up in that.
Kevin.
Oh no.
Wow.
Dave getting a little over ambitious there. Oh, brutal.
Wow.
Uh,
Not quite sure what happened there.
Oh, the humanity. Mike Oxlong has found himself up into P3.
Yeah, we were. I
mean,
feel
hey.
kind of bad. I feel like I've commentated cursed a couple things in these couple races, and I said both these guys know one mistake, 2 cars within 2 seconds, and there's Mike now finding himself in a podium place.
Oh man, brutal for Dave. For Dave. I'll try saying that 10 times fast. Brutal for Kevin. Unfortunately, both of them are going to be starting P10 and P11 for the feature race. We have 2 laps to go now officially.
And these two on worn tires,
Yeah,
low batteries.
it's really gonna make this one. Really gonna make this one. Just gonna have to make this one stick. Got monkeys coming up on Erica Ferrari. Not with DRS though. Still trying to get up to P4, but Eric right now holding on to P4 after starting P11. God, what a race he's had.
Yeah. Yeah, like we were saying, it might be the good race to kind of sit back with the carnage happening.
Eric goes wide. That's going to allow monkeys to get in there. And here comes Nick. Oh, they bumped just a little bit. Oh, now that's the second Ferrari spinning.
Oh, harsh.
Hard to tell from there, but that looked like a racing incident to me.
They were in tight. That's a tough sweeping corner.
Yeah, that's a
Both
real
of
tough
these
one.
Guys,
oh, we're gonna get
pulling into the box.
What? All 3 are gonna be. Oh my god.
It's gonna come down to this.
Oh, monkey spinning as well.
The top 4.
Oh my god.
The top 5.
Wow.
Strange place is out.
Oh my god, this changes everything. Nick's leading this race, and wow, I think Nick's gonna win this one. Man, the early pit call. He gets the early pit call, and he's gonna drive off with unless something crazy happens here.
Yeah, I mean, he must have put some practice in on those mediums and just known, I got. Oh no! And if
Mike is gonna get disqualified.
Switched to the wrong tires, maybe. And Gerard's got one lap to make this stick, and he's pretty far back.
Well, I guess for Dave and Kevin, it helps with them because Mike is now dropped to P11, so they will be starting P9 and P10. Well, that's an unfortunate break there.
Seems to be some confusion with the rules.
Yeah, I was under the impression that you didn't have to make a tire change, but I guess not.
I was not aware myself, but that does it.
They all selected mediums would have put us on softs. Mediums were required for the sprint race. Wow. Thank you, Cody's.
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Thank you, Codemasters. Beautiful work.
Thankfully, this will be the last time that we have to boot up this shit game. Gonna take another second to say Codemasters. You have a terrible name for your company. And yeah, you guys need to do better, as people like to say.
Wow. I mean, that was a crazy sprint race, until Codemasters just kind of struck. So Nick, taking P1.
Oh, fun.
Puts a little damper on that, but man, that was for like the first 11 laps, that was pretty exciting.
That was some of the best racing I think we've seen this
Oh
year.
my god. Yeah, unfortunately Dave making a mistake there and driving into the back of Gerard, and unfortunately taking Kevin out too. So Nick gonna be starting this race P1, Strange Place up into P2, Gerard into P3, Monkeys into P4. That's a good starting position for the Alpines there. Eric at Ferrari gonna be in P5, all the way up from P11. Randy making his way up to P6.
Gonna take a look at the replay. I clipped what happened with Dave there in that sprint race. Very curious to kind of see what happened.
Yeah, that's just really unfortunate. Yeah, really unfortunate, but is what it is, I guess. Thank you, Cody's.
So yeah, what looks like it happened with Dave, he got a really good turn out of, or exit out of turn one. Gerard and Strange Place were battling in front of him, and he kind of tried to jerk the wheel because not jerk the wheel, but dodge and not run into them because he had such a good exit, and he just kind of clipped one of them and spun and hit the other one.
It's unfortunate. It's how things go, I guess. Well, God, I mean, it's crazy. We went from 12 laps of that, now we got 36 laps of this. Jeez. It was really good racing. So I think we're gonna see more. I think we're gonna see more of that. Hopefully. So we see our drivers now getting their correct tires that they're on. I don't know why they're saying they selected the mediums, but they selected the softs. So thank you, Codemasters. But yeah, now they're on the correct tires. It looks like just about. Let's see if anyone's going with a different strategy. That's what I want to know.
Yeah, someone like Kevin in Ferrari, Glide by Night, he could really maybe shake it up being in P10. You got some people in front of you that you're going to just be faster than on pace alone, but you could shake it up, maybe try an alternate strategy. Maybe you do a medium hard and try to take it a one-stop. I don't think this is a one-stop track with 36 laps personally, but if you're really good at it, you could maybe pull it off.
We have Eric at Ferrari on the softs. We have Eric at AlphaTauri on the hard tires. Then we have Dave on the softs as well. So Dave and Eric at Ferrari gonna be doing this soft medium or soft medium soft strat most likely, or you can try soft hard strat. That's definitely an option too, but it's probably a little more risky, I would imagine. I wonder if Eric at AlphaTauri is gonna be going with the hard medium or hard soft. Who knows?
And I think with the way the degradation is on this track, that one stop's gonna be tricky. But we'll see. Let's find out.
We're gonna ride along with Gerard on this start. We'll just kind of see what start Nick kind of gets. We'll see what start Strange Place gets. Nick did not have a great start on the sprint race. Looks like Gerard got a really good start here. Coming to turn one, he's gonna be a little boxed in. Can't really do much. We already got cars piling up and going out. Oh my God, chaos at turn one already. Who could have seen that coming?
Oh boy. And once again, it looks like Eric unfortunately caught up in all of that for AlphaTauri.
Randy getting caught up in that too. Mike getting caught up in that, unfortunately. Jacques Trap up to P4.
Safety car.
Mike is out of this session, unfortunately. Yeah, that's brutal. And we got a full-blown safety car.
Well, all right, time to do that all over again. Saw one. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Yeah, there's the Delta striking again.
Yep.
Oh boy. Yikes.
Not the best start to this race, unfortunately.
Yeah, once again, both Kevin at Ferrari, Eric at AlphaTauri having some rotten luck lap one.
Yep.
But you have 3 times as long to figure it out and sort it together this time. And it looks like...
Oh, it looks like we didn't have safety car. We had a VSC instead, so we were back to racing. Kevin is going to make his pit stop to service penalty, and I'm assuming to get a new wing. Same with Randy. Or are we under safety car? I honestly can't even tell anymore. This game is so fucking busted.
We are not under safety car.
Okay, we're under racing conditions. Yes. Okay.
The game is still fucking busted.
Yeah. We got Strange Place on Nick right now, giving him some pressure. We had Dave making it up to P6, all the way from P9. So not a bad start from him.
He's got redemption in his eyes.
He's currently on the soft tire, so he is on the tire advantage right now, but he is going to have to make a stop sooner than everyone else.
Maybe he can get a well-timed safety car and not be as punished for it.
You see he's coming up on monkeys right now. Not going to have enough to make a move, though. So he is going to be sticking in P6. But he is right on monkeys, though. Dave, probably happy that DRS has finally been enabled. That's gonna help. That's gonna help him out here a little. Monkeys trying to hold on to P5. Oh, and here comes Dave. Looking inside.
Right on.
It's forcing monkeys to take a bad line there.
Maybe a tiny pinch of contact there, but thankfully they both keep it straight.
All right, David DRS now looks he's gonna have an easier opportunity to make an overtake here. Monkey's not gonna make this one easy by any means.
That's pretty clean. Well done there by Dave.
Moving up to P5. He's got P4 on his sights now. Eric trying to chase down Gerard right now. Eric also on a different tire strategy than Gerard is. Currently with the soft tires. Gerard on the mediums.
Let's see if Ferrari's strategy in the BRL is as brilliant as it is in real life.
Brazil's such a short track. I feel like I feel like you can get a little nutty with it, and it won't be too detrimental. It's it's a pretty short pit box, or pretty short pit lane. You see Eric trying to get around Gerard. He sends it just a little bit. It's going to compromise his time here a little. So I feel like if you do a one stop or you do a two stop, it's there's really no correct. Right? I don't think there's really a right or wrong answer, especially if you're fast enough.
Yeah, it's one of those things. I tend to try to figure out my pit strategy as it goes, because you're probably going to have a safety car or a VSC, or maybe you bump your wing. Things don't always go as planned, so I like to just be able to kind of be flexible on my toes. But it's tough in the moment trying to figure out, is it going to be quicker? Am I really going to be saving enough time by maybe switching a longer stint or a shorter tire, or a shorter stint or a better tire? Trying to do the math in your head is the reason that people usually do that aren't.
Yeah. Math? I'm not doing that. I'm driving.
Fuck that. Plus, as we all know, drivers shouldn't be thinking about anything that's thoughts are extra weight in the car.
Yeah, exactly. You want to be going as fast as possible. Thoughts are just going to slow it down. As we see Eric there going real wide on the grass.
Same turn there. He's just maybe missing the braking point a little late, or not getting that foot down.
Getting a little over ambitious, maybe.
Yeah, maybe there too. He's trying to make it happen there, but gotta move for the lead here almost.
Yeah, Strange Place really trying to make that one stick. DRS to help him out here. Still too far away to make a move, but he's staying within attacking range.
Either way, he's giving Nick something to think about, which he's not had a lot of that throughout most of the season. So
I mean that's probably why Nick is fast, as we said. Thoughts only weigh the car down. Nick hasn't really had a whole lot to think about.
Yeah, start giving something to think about. You weigh down that car more, and that move up the inside looks a little easier. It's really not that hard,
Yeah, it's simple physics,
It's not rocket appliances.
So Austin, season 4 coming to an end. What tracks are you hoping to see in season 5 next year?
Singapore. I immediately have to come back to Singapore. I was so sad we didn't go there this year. That's like one of my favorite tracks. I would like to maybe see a 20 race calendar. I think we got through 18 pretty well. Maybe 20 is a bit ambitious, but let's see here. I wouldn't mind Portimao. I think that's a very fun track.
Oh,
if
yeah.
we did that. We got to hit up the staples again. We got to go to Silverstone. We got to go to Monza. I want us to stay going to Coda. I know Coda sometimes might not be a popular pick, but I think that's like a must-have. But yeah, I think that's about it. Jeddah, we don't need Jeddah. Just gonna go throw that out.
We don't need Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, the world has moved on. We have moved past the need to race at Jeddah. So let's have a good season and not race Jeddah next year.
Now, okay, I'm gonna throw this one out here. I was surprised, and I'm surprised people don't really like this track, but Mexico. I was a little surprised that one didn't get. I'm a little surprised that one didn't really make the calendar.
See, Mexico is like a fun track, but I personally suck at it. So it's a really tough kind of like internal battle where it's like, well, I would have fun, but it would probably not be the best for the standings. So it's one of those things where it's like, let's get nutty. If it gets thrown in there, I'll just be like, whatever, and suck it up. But it's a hard track, very hard track for me personally. I don't know, maybe that's why people don't like it.
We have some drivers making their pit stops. Randy made a pit just a little bit ago. And now Eric at Ferrari is making his pit stop. Let's see what tires he's going on, actually. Looks like he is going on I want to say the medium tires. And you see him wiggling around trying to get some heat in those already. So it looks like he is going for the 2-stopper.
Yes. So we'll probably see him come in and I guess, you make them last till maybe lap 30. You can use some used softs, but you're probably going to go to maybe lap 20, lap 24, and swap them for another medium.
Okay, so here's an idea. Since the field is pretty much settled in, those like superfluous awards that they give out, or those I can't remember what they're called, but like the most likely to do blank. Most likely to do
absolutely.
blank. All right, I'm gonna toss them out here, and you tell me what you pick, okay?
All right, okay, I got it.
Most likely to bin it in qualifying.
Most likely to bin it in qualifying. I'm trying to think. I feel like there's someone that does Kevin not kind of bin it a couple times in qualifying, or am I crazy? There's somebody who's done that 3 or 4 times this year. I just can't put my finger on who.
Yeah, Eric at AlphaTauri's done it a couple times, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna say Kevin.
All right.
Kevin or Eric, but probably Kevin.
Okay. Team that's most likely to finish in the top 5.
Team, you said?
Yeah, team.
Next year?
So we can go to next year. Like, I guess who do you think is next year?
Or you want me to say who's going to fill in these 4 and 5 spots at the end of this race?
No, just like in any race, like most team. Let's go with teams most likely to finish in the top 5. You can pick like Ferrari and Ferrari. You can go like AlphaTauri. You can go Ferrari, Haas. You can pick either 1 or 2 car from each team most likely to finish in the top 5 in the BRL in season 4.
So Alpine.
Yep.
Because Nick's always up there, and these last couple, even Fallen Monkey's first 2 podiums has been the last 2 races.
That's true.
They get up there. So you got to give it to Alpine, and I think I'm gonna give the other one to. Man, that's a tough one. I think it's got to be Haas, right? LA Dave is usually up there. If Carter makes a race, he can usually sneak into the top 5. I would say them.
You got Eric at Ferrari making a move on Adam here to get up to P6. Dave not far behind, looking to get into P7. Like Adam's trying to defend against Dave a little here. Oh, Adam goes wide.
I have one for you. I want to hear yours.
All right, hit me.
Out of all the drivers who have raced with us this year, who's most likely to not check a box?
Most likely to not check a box.
Yes.
Oh, You know, there's some really good candidates in here, but
I think there's one that stands above the crowd.
yeah, you know, and it's kind of coming to me.
Head and
it's,
shoulders.
It's, you know, a color's coming to me. It's blue. It's a little blue. It's a little. I think I've seen him driving in the papaya orange a little. Yeah, I'm gonna say blue.
It is, in fact, blue. He has a really hard time checking boxes. Who knew?
Yeah, unfortunately, your GT3 racing career did not really get off to the greatest start.
Did not launch, so, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll have future chances.
Yeah, you know, it's good. It's good to be a multi-class driver. You know, and especially now with the off-season coming up, Boston. I mean, you're going to be racing in other cars. Do you think?
Yeah, I've got a little bit of time in some rally, which is something I've never done. I want to do more of that. But yeah, we're gonna try some more GT3 stuff and maybe get back to trying to find a seat in a race like that. I'm gonna start in one of those scooter racing leagues. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like the electric scooters, like the Razor scooters. I'm gonna try to do that. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a good time.
Now, you know, being in the paddock, have you heard of any rumors about drivers going where next year?
Dead serious? No, actually, I haven't heard a single.
Oh, and Dave is gonna spin. Oh my God! Can you go tell Dave he has to give that position back? To
Yeah, I will be right back.
once if Eric catches up to him, he has to give that back.
Okay.
Otherwise, he's gonna get a 5-second penalty. I think he's giving it back right now. So. Yeah, okay, he's giving it back. We're good.
Alright. Wow. Already gave it back, so they were on it.
Yep.
Good,
It's,
good,
you know,
good race back.
yeah, good from Dave. Yeah, because he was 100% at fault there.
Yeah, I feel for Dave. Sometimes that happens, and you're like, and you just got the egg on your face, and you kind of just have to be like, well, nothing I can't really deny it. So.
Yeah.
But as far as the rumors in the paddock, I will say I've been approached by 2 different people.
Oh, interesting.
2 very interesting offers. So I have some offers to obviously mull over while I'm thinking about it this off season. But as far as other people, I think we'll see how it shakes out closer to the team draft and everything.
You think it's surprising you at all to see Dave in a Mercedes next year or Red Bull?
I think a big name team has got to have a seat for him. I mean, he's clearly shown his pace, he's shown his consistency, he's cleaned up racecraft a lot. Let's put it this way, if you're looking for a guy who's going to be able to get you to a constructors and you have the skill yourself, I think that he's a very, very eligible candidate. So
Yeah, and I mean with Dave, you wonder if he had a bit more of a consistent teammate, because I don't think Dave missed a single race this year.
that sounds right. Dave's a very consistent as far as attendance goes, and his performance in races. I mean, he's a very fast and he's not afraid to be aggressive either, and I think that can sometimes be a detriment. You know, not afraid to stick it in there because you think you're going to win the race. He just kind of says like, "Nah, fuck it," and just sends it. So.
You know, he's got that racer's mentality, and that's what you like to see. Honestly, I like seeing someone that's not afraid on track.
Yeah, somebody who's like thought a lot about like race theory, you know, and like really understands the concept of race and racing, you know, and just knows how to execute it well. And Dave's definitely that guy.
Yeah, you see, here's a guy.
Yeah.
Here's a guy that does his homework on and off the track.
He's not missing a race, and he's not missing an apex. This guy.
Is he Dave just going wild? We're starting to see some pits now. Nick is going in for a pit. Strange Place going in for a pit. Gerard also going in for a pit. So this is where now we're starting to see some differences in strategy kind of play out. Because Eric at AlphaTauri on those hard tires, he's not up to P2, but he is gonna have to stop again, or he is gonna have to make a stop. And so we see Strange Place now in P3, right behind Eric actually. Strange Place on the hard tires
as well. And here's the thing about Eric being in P2, he's got another 10 laps of life in those tires. So.
Yeah. Strange Place is not... I'm not going to have the easiest time getting around Eric. He is on fresher hards, so that's definitely going to help.
I don't know if you ever remember the Gigacubic Kubica.
Oh, I remember.
That's what racing against Eric is like. That car looks 4 times as wide as it actually is when you're behind him.
So here we go. Strange Place is going to go for it on the outside. Eric is not going to give it to him, though.
Oh, that is...
Oh,
good escape.
Oh, boy, that was a close one.
Wow, all credit to Strange Place. He got squeezed out and saved both of them. Wow.
Man, that's a lot of monkeys to get up here. Monkeys looking for that podium spot.
Had a taste once more. Once 3 straight.
Yeah. He's been racing real well to close out the season. And when the ISRL guys join, I think there's definitely a feeling out process of seeing how everyone else races compared to how the BRL guys race, because we're all pretty much used to each other. But I feel like Monkeys, just over the progression of the season, has just gotten better and better week to week.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I neglected to mention them as well whenever I was talking about the people who've really been improved. And I mean, what more can you ask for than working your way up and you get your first podium and then you follow it up with your second podium. And I mean, here you are flirting with podium positions, so you could 3 straight podiums in the season. I mean, that's no matter where you start, you got to be unhappy with where you finished.
Here we go. Strange Place making the overtake into P2 pretty cleanly. Eric right there, though, lurking.
Yeah, here's the thing. Those tires are still looking healthy.
Yeah.
I think you get them to lap 25, 26. That way, when you throw on the mediums, or unless you want to go even harder, throw on the softs, you make sure you don't see those bad laps. And I mean, I think he could very easily get up on that podium if he just has a good, solid race and pushes.
Yeah, I think it depends on how worn his set of soft tires are. But I mean, if there's like 4 or 5% of wear on them, I mean, we just saw with the sprint race, they could go 12 laps, and we had driver feedback saying they could have gone the full 12. I mean, if you're Eric, yeah, might as well. We got teammate on teammate action here now. Gerard coming up on Eric. I wonder if we're gonna get some team orders here. He's gonna let Gerard by.
Yeah, we also got Kevin starting to catch up to Eric from Ferrari, so I don't know. Do you let him race? Or...
Looks like Gerard's, just going to give him a little tow before he goes into the pit. Or Gerard's going to get a tow from Eric before going into the pit.
Interesting. So...
All right, let's see what tires Eric puts on here. He's putting on the medium tires. And he's going to get a wing change. Man, he's doing all that with a busted wing.
It's pretty impressive.
So he's effectively going to drop to, we'll call it P8 by the looks of it, with the timings. Let's take a look here at our tires here. So Kevin is on 16 lap old mediums. Eric at both the Ferraris are on double-digit lap mediums. Dave's on 11 lap old mediums. Eric is on the freshest mediums, 0 laps on him. Monkeys is on 1 lap old hards. Man, if you're Kevin, I think you might need to make another stop. But
so I think Kevin has to make another stop. What I'm interested in is I was a little off, I think. I think Eric's actually going to be set with these mediums. I thought he maybe boxed a little too early, but now that I'm kind of looking
Yeah,
for
16. Yeah,
this race,
do
I
about
think it's
16
gonna be great.
laps. Yeah. Okay, so Dave and Kevin are going to be coming into pit, and Kevin putting on the hards. See what Dave puts on here. See Gerard, he's slowly catching up to Strange Place now.
Kevin coming out on the hards, it looks like. Dave on the mediums.
Ooh, Dave on the mediums. Okay, so Dave's gonna be Dave's gonna have to be a little aggressive here. Currently sitting P9 or P10 rather.
All right, I got another accolade for you.
Okay, yeah, hit me.
Most or best recovery driver.
Best recovery driver?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good one. Kevin's had some really... See, this one's tough, because Kevin's had some really good recovery drives. Strange Places has good recovery drives.
Kevin's the first guy that comes to mind. I think one of like it's like, maybe is this too obvious, is anytime Nick spins out, it's like he gets fire in his eyes and it's over.
Yeah, Nick's the pretty obvious choice, but if we don't want to go with Nick, just because he's so fast. Honestly, you know what? Okay, I'm... dark horse pick here. I would probably go with Eric at Ferrari, honestly. He's had a couple of really outstanding recovery drives.
Yeah, both guys from Ferrari definitely good at recovery driving. I think Nick's gonna get a lot of accolades, so we're gonna go ahead. He sleeps on a cover of the Lewis Hamilton Still I Rise playbook, and we will acknowledge that, but we're gonna skip past him. I'm gonna actually give it to Kevin and Eric, both members of Ferrari, because I think you're right 100% that they both, anytime that they, as we're seeing, I mean, even with this race, both the sprint last time with Eric and now this race with Kevin, they're never out of it.
Gerard has DRS, but not going to get an overtake done just yet. Or that is going to help him close the gap going into turns 1 and 2.
I have another one to ask you.
Okay.
Most likely to have Johns.
For contract reasons, I'm not allowed to answer.
Come on.
Most likely to have Johns. Probably Nick.
If not Nick, then me. It's me or Nick, I feel like.
Yeah,
that's the only reason I'm okay with bringing it up, because I know that I'm podium placement for that one.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. It's not like I'm punched down if I say it. But yeah, Nick's got some John's energy. But honestly, if you finish first, like you're in the perfect seat to do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, really. We really need to have a no Johns rule, but I don't think it would matter because we'd still get Johns.
No. Honestly, I think we need to have a more Johns rule for Drive to Survive.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, we're expanding the brand, merch, everything.
Yeah, Eric, who is on the medium tires now at AlphaTauri, trying to get to P5, chasing down Monkeys. Got DRS. You see Monkeys kind of planting himself in the middle there. Eric really going on the inside. Whoa!
Ooh, wow.
Really gonna force that one. Yeah, can you tell him to give that spot back, please?
Yeah, I definitely can. Be right back. I literally came in, they all busted out laughing, and I was like, alright, cool, I don't even have to say anything, and they were like, yep. So I imagine it's going to be on the straightaway up here. If not, I will chime back in and make sure they know, but...
Yeah, it looks like he's, yeah.
Oh, that's funny. Is he? Oh, I'm gonna make sure he's gonna be the pit.
If he doesn't give up on this straight, then yeah, actually you need to go in and tell him to give it up.
All right. They now know. They know now what they've done.
See, in the BRL, if you don't give your spot back, straight to jail.
Great.
Straight to jail. If you do give your spot back, you know, crazy enough, straight to jail.
You cut a corner.
Straight to jail.
Straight to jail. You park your car in an unsafe spot. Straight to jail.
All right, Eric is finally getting that spot back. Yeah, not the best overtake I've ever seen.
At least he knew it.
Yeah.
when I heard the badoom and it was a chorus of laughter, I was like, all right, they literally know.
Yeah. We got a pretty interesting battle here going for P2 right now. Strange Place is still kept up with Gerard. Gerard holding on to P2, but we're approaching 10 laps to go in this race, so anything can happen.
Yeah, and I mean these top I mean Nick is running away with it, and then the next two together are running away pretty far behind Nick.
Got Eric at AlphaTauri gonna attempt to make an overtake again on Monkeys here. So it's a little cleaner this time. He is closing in. He does have the tire advantage. He is on the mediums.
Just got to get a good exit right here on this corner. Oh yeah, he got a great one.
Yep, he's gonna get a good opportunity here to make an overtake. DRS is open. He's going outside by the looks of it. Monkey's now gonna protect outside. Eric gonna go inside. Going in turn one. That's a good overtake by Eric. Much cleaner. Oh, he slips a little bit.
Yeah, besides that flip on the exit, that was just as beautiful as the first one was ugly. So, you know, we give him credit for getting it done.
Oh, Eric has found himself up into P4. That's a, you know, a 2-4 for AlphaTauri. That's a pretty good running spot.
Yeah. You know they want that double podium, but
yeah, you know, because Gerard's a massive nerd. He'd be like, we gotta cross at the same time.
yeah, they would love that. But you know, it's a bit like putting lipstick on a pig. How much better is that gonna really make it?
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, Kevin coming up on his teammate at Ferrari, the other Eric. Looks like Monkey's actually got around. Eric here. I wonder if maybe he had a little slip up coming out of a turn.
I'm guessing because I completely missed what happened there, and now both the Ferraris are coming up.
Looks like Ferrari's just gonna let him race here.
Ooh.
All right.
Now this is what I want to see.
Yeah, no. Be Kevin with DRS. Will we get a Spain 2016 moment? Kevin having to do this on hard tires while his teammate is on the mediums.
Got a little loose there. Might give Eric the cushion he needs, but
like Kevin got a little bit more of that apex than Eric did. Eric missed it by just a little bit.
this is interesting. It looked like during the sprint race that Strange Place was just a little faster than Gerard, and now that we're in this race, it's looking like Gerard's just a little faster than Strange Place. So some different kind of different scenes we're seeing, but they're still just absolute scenes.
Well, it is a little tougher too, because the mentality of running 12 laps versus 36 definitely changes, and you got to think a little more long term with this certainly, because a race isn't going to be won or lost on one turn, whereas a sprint race it really isn't either. But as the laps tick down, you definitely come a little more desperate. Here, on the other hand, they still got 8 laps of racing to go, so plenty of time. It's you don't want to wait too long, but there's still plenty of opportunities here.
Yeah, and then another thing is battery. We looking at some of these guys' batteries, distinct advantages of what we might be seeing by the end of the race.
We got Eric at AlphaTauri now. Coming on Monkeys yet again. He's going inside.
Battle for second as well as Strange Place.
Oh, Strange Place is able to get around. Eric is going to get that one to stick. AlphaTauri is running 3-4 now. See if Gerard can get that position back, though, from Strange Place. You see the Ferraris in the background. They're still tussling.
Gerard's going to try to make a pass at Strange Place here.
Yep. He's got the Durst. He's real low on battery though. Let's see where Strange Place is. Yeah, he doesn't have much either. So looks like
very wide through the S.
Strange Place getting a pretty decent exit there. He's not gonna have enough to make a move here, but still within striking distance. See the 2 Ferraris still going at it. Unfortunately for Kevin, he's stuck in a little tiny DRS chain there, or train rather.
Yeah, and honestly, it's looking like Strange Place and Gerard are ceased to continue to flip-flop for eternity because not one of them can really pull away from the other.
Yeah, this is some hard racing. I mean, fortunately for them, they've got a pretty decent-sized gap here, so they really don't have to worry about anyone else coming up. But seeing these two, they're going wheel. Oh, Strange Place has slipped. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, there was some contact. The front right wheel touched.
That's a rough one.
The back of one side. It looks like Gerard's going to give the place back, though. He's slowed up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, unfortunately didn't really catch that one, but
I think it was a little bit of Gerard. I definitely, I think he just kind of came out a little wide when there wasn't maybe the room.
Well, better see some fair racing than non-fair racing. We got Ferrari now coming up, trying to take P5 from Monkeys here. They're going wheel to wheel. Coming through here, he's going to get that overtake done. Now, Monkey's unfortunately stuck in a Ferrari sandwich here. Kevin right behind him.
Yeah, we've seen this with Ferrari a lot. They kind of travel in packs. It seems.
Yeah, like a pack of wild dogs.
You get nervous, and all of a sudden, before you know it, they're both in front of you. It's kind of.
Look, man, Kevin and Eric, they got that dog in them.
They got that dog in them. You know what's a good beverage to give your dog, Birdbag?
Oh, what is that, Austin?
Slurm.
Oh, the Slurm, the official drink of the Buster Racing League?
Yes, that this very same.
I hear it's highly addictive.
It is, and it's great, and it's almost Slurm season, baby. As soon as this race is over. That's
right. You got Gerard finally overtaking Strange Place there. Now up to P2, yet again. If you had to guess right now who's going to finish P2 of this race, who do you think it's going to be?
think from what I've seen, Gerard is slightly faster than Strange Place. And I think Strange Place has the late braking, and the more these tires get worn in, I think that's just not going to really matter as much. I think Gerard's going to take it. But we'll see. I'm definitely not counting out Strange Place by any means. But
It's gonna be a close one. Gerard not really prone to making a whole lot of mistakes. You see him just weaving down the straight, trying to break the toe.
yeah. And I hope Nick has a audio book or
Yeah, he's
something on.
comfortably in P1.
26 seconds.
Oh boy, this is a 3-car battle here for P5. Monkey's going up in there, trying to get an overtake. Eric is going to keep defending, though. Here comes Kevin. Kevin going around on the outside.
Kevin. And he got DRS.
And Monkeys has DRS as well. This is just going to be a big drag race. Oh, they bump a little bit.
Good save by Monkeys, getting on the brakes just in time. Could have been disastrous.
It was a close one. Well, the Ferraris are running 5-6. They're back together again. Now Kevin's really going to have to try to get past his teammate if he wants P5. You know, and they're catching up to Eric at AlphaTauri. We have 3 laps to go. They're gonna. This is gonna be a close one here. Strange Place. Oh, and Monkey spins. That's unfortunate for him.
Going to be another position. Some more points for Haas and what's going to be a tight battle.
Real tight battle, yeah. McLarens are running 9 and 10.
So they're going to be picking up 3 points. I don't think that's going to be enough for them.
No.
Strange Place. Alfa Romeo up in 3rd. That might be a big race.
Kevin get around his teammate. He's got 3 laps to do it.
Fresher and faster tires, the man in front. But you also give the toe and maybe DRS. It's...
Oh, looks like Eric didn't really have the tightest turns there. Kevin knows, yeah, he's pretty good on battery here. Definitely has the battery advantage over his teammate here. So I think Kevin is pretty content just kind of harvesting. As long as he can stay in DRS range. Just kind of harvesting and then trying to make one last push.
Yeah, it looks like these last 2 laps he's going to try to make it happen. He's going to have to... Great.
Oh, yeah, he used up a lot of his battery here. Here we go, coming in turn 1. Not gonna have it. Oh, man.
They made contact a little bit there, but not too much.
Dave going into the pits.
Box again.
If he has to pit, this actually is going to make it real interesting with the McLarens now. Here comes Kevin, trying to go on the inside. Nick is going to pit. Probably needs to put on a new set of tires. I imagine his are pretty worn. Maybe trying to take fastest lap as well.
Yeah, I think this is a stunt lap, maybe.
Yeah,
or
maybe.
Maybe he thinks Dave's going to try to take it from him. Because Dave, I think, wants that extra.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. So honestly, smart by Nick to take away that point.
You got to play defense here.
Yeah.
Speaking of playing defense, we got 2 more laps to get things done, pretty much.
Evan, if he wants P5, he's going to have to get an overtake done here. Sooner rather than later now. Time is ticking. See, he's looking inside. He is not going to have it. I compromised Eric's line a little bit, trying to protect there. So Kevin, he can get a good exit here. Not using up his battery, so I think he's, you know what, if he can't get it done here, I think he's just going to save it. Try to save it for the last lap.
The tire difference might just be too much.
Yeah, it's tough with, you know, Eric. you know, with his teammate, he's gotta hope that they're a little more worn, starting to lose their life here.
I think we're going to see a podium battle here this last lap as well.
Yep.
Both these guys got some juice left in the battery. Well, they did, and now they've used it all up.
Here we go. We're on the last lap. Strange Place trying to get to P2. Gerard trying to hold on to P2. Come Strange Place looking on the outside. Not gonna have it.
Enough.
Oh man, this might come down right to the line. See Strange Place now really trying to keep up with Gerard here. He's got one more opportunity, or prime opportunity for an overtake. Let's see what his battery situation's like. He doesn't have a whole lot.
Don't want to goose it out of one of these turns. It's always tricky. You think you want to put your foot down. It's not tricky. This one right here is where you're gonna really want to make the run.
Here we go. This is for P2 of this race. Oh, I think Gerard got just a good enough exit. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Nick takes fastest lap. It's not gonna happen. Strange Place just a little too far behind. Well fought. Oh, here comes Kevin trying to look inside. Oh, and that's going to compromise Eric's line. Eric in a really bad spot. Here comes Kevin. Oh, what's happening? Is there a safety car?
No, I think they're crossing together, maybe?
God, what a bunch of fucking nerds.
This is motor racing, not a rom-com. No, why not bring it in together, hand in hand? After
I
18
guess.
long tracks, we can finally say goodbye to this horrid fucking game.
Yeah, I'm uninstalling once we're done.
Tonight. All love to the BRL and the drivers in it. Just fuck the Codys, fuck EA Sports.
That is that's season 5. That's season 4. We are officially done. 18 races. We started in September. It is February. What's today's date? February 19th.
Yeah.
Wow. Can't believe it's over. Austin, thank you for joining me in the booth today.
Of course, it was a very good time. And I have to ask, how do you feel this season? You've asked me, but how do you feel this season?
Really good. I'm looking forward to season 5 already. This was all I wanted in the BRL was more competition. I think everybody wanted that. And we got more competition, and it's just led to more exciting races. And as you said earlier, Nick coming in, being as fast as he is, it's forced other people to up their game. And look at the sprint race, look at the race we had today between some drivers. So it's gonna be what a great season.
I agree.
That's
we've grown in competition. We've grown in character. We've made friends along the way. We've lost friends along the way, kind of. Let's be real. And we get a couple months until we rope each other in and do it all over again. And I can't wait.
That's gonna do it for us. Thank you for tuning in. We will see you in September for season 5.